Hi, my name is Akiko. I'm an owner of LILIKU tea, Japanese tea brand based in Tokyo. And also, I'm certified Japanese tea instructor. Thank you for watching this video. Today, I'd like to talk about Hojicha because when I started this tea business, I was surprised that not only Sencha, Hojicha is also popular outside Japan too. So, today, I want to share with you some topics that will help you enjoy Hojicha more. I hope you enjoy this video. Here are the topics that I will cover today. Firstly, I will talk about overview of Hojicha. Then, I will demonstrate how to brew Hojicha. Third, I would like to introduce a couple of ways to enjoy Hojicha other than just brewing. The fourth is the tips of how to choose the best Hojicha for you. And last topic is how to store your Hojicha properly. This is a Camellia sinensis that I just purchased yesterday from my business partner. Which part of tea leaves are used for Hojicha? In Japan, and it's autumn now, so any buds or new leaves are coming up. But in spring, the buds new leaves, thin new leaves are coming out like this. Then such buds and upper soft and thin leaves are used for sencha. And lower, thicker, larger leaves are used for hojicha. Or in autumn, just like now, new buds or leaves are no longer coming out, and overall leaves are large and thick like this. Usually these leaves become banja, and if it's roasted, it also becomes hojicha. So some farmers use leaves harvested in spring, and others use leaves harvested in autumn. It depends on the farms. But regardless of the season harvested, lower, larger, and thicker leaves are used because the new buds and small new leaves coming up in spring contains rich umami, and it's the best for sencha. Also, this stem part like here or like here, it's called a cookie in Japanese, and it usually it used to make kokicha, and it's when it's roasted, it also become hojicha. So we can now see that hojicha has various type, depending on which part is used or when it's harvested. So let's see each type of hojicha. These are 4 hojicha made by different tea farms. These 2 hojicha are mainly made from stem, and this hojicha is made from bancha. The tea leaves are thick and large, and this hojicha has both stem and leaves mixed. So, what is the difference in taste? The difference of the flavor of hojicha comes from which part is used, like mainly stems, mainly leaves, or stems and leaves are mixed. If stems are used, it gives toasty flavor and sweetness. If bancha leaves harvested in autumn are used, toasty flavor becomes stronger. And if tea leaves harvested in spring are used, the toasty flavor becomes mild and smoky flavor generated also. We see such type of hojicha often in Kyoto. Also, the how strongly roasted is another factor that determines the hojicha flavor. Look at this. Both are made from stems, but color is different. The left one is lightly roasted, and the right one is moderately roasted. The light roasted in the left side one is more gentle, mild flavor. Some hojicha is lightly roasted, and others are roasted strongly. Generally, strong roasted hojicha has darker color. So if you use hojicha to make hojicha latte, for example, darker color hojicha would go well. Or if you like mildly roasted flavor, brighter color of hojicha would be the good one for you. Then, which is the best? It depends on your taste. So I would recommend to taste various hojicha if possible and then find the best one for you. Is hojicha good for you? Yes, hojicha has some benefits, and it is different from sencha benefits. One of major elements of hojicha is pyrazine, which is generated by roasting. Pyrazine has toasty flavor and aroma, and then it brings relaxing effect. Pyrazine also has a function to enhance your blood circulation, so it warms your body. Another benefit of hojicha is low in caffeine. Caffeine is not always bad. Sencha has some amount of caffeine and it makes clear our brain. However, too much caffeine sometimes causes an issue for some people. It is the same in Japan too. So, people who want to reduce caffeine intake like to choose hojicha. As hojicha is getting more popularity in Japan, this January, Starbucks Japan announced hojicha drinks as their new lineups. Pyrazine is also contained in coffee. That's why hojicha and coffee have similar toasty flavor. But hojicha has much less caffeine than coffee, so hojicha is sometimes considered to be a replacement of coffee. From here, I will demonstrate brewing hojicha. Firstly, what type of teaware is best for brewing hojicha? Traditionally, large type of kyusu called dobin was used to brew hojicha. However, if you make hojicha for yourself or serving 2 or 3 cups, the regular size of kyusu like this one is good to use. I'm using this one when I make hojicha at home. Or if you don't have any Japanese kyusu, but you have a teapot for black tea, it is also okay to use. The point is, the kyusu or teapot has enough space so that hojicha tea leaves can expand enough. Now, let's brew hojicha. You can use boiling water and then put 3 grams of hojicha leaves into kyusu. If you brew for 2 or 3 cups, or use a large milk cup like this one, please put more tea leaves like 7 or 8 grams. I purchased this milk cup when I visited Portland. Is it really pretty, isn't it? Anyways, Brewing time is usually 30 seconds, but if you like stronger flavor, you can wait more like 45 seconds or more. This is the comparison of 3 grams of sencha and hojicha. Please make sure that hojicha has larger volume per gram than sencha. In case of this hojicha made from bancha, 3 grams accounts for heaped tablespoon. Next, I'd like to introduce about hojicha powder. Hojicha powder is made by grinding loose leaf hojicha in a grinder. You can make hojicha tea quite instantly by dissolving hojicha powder into hot water. Actually, compared to brewing loose leaf hojicha leaves, aroma becomes a bit weak, but you can enjoy hojicha without using kyusu or teapot. This is a very convenient option, I think. Also, hojicha powder can be used for making drinks, baking, and just as a topping flavor. One thing to keep in mind when using hojicha powder is that the powder gets clumpy. So it will be better to use a strainer like this before using. I was surprised that some people outside Japan is using matcha whisk to break up clumps of hojicha powder. Actually, it was surprising for the first time since I had never been seeing that before in Japan. But it is a very good idea. Matcha whisk is really good to break up clumps. So it looks kind of innovative to me. Or have you ever heard about chafurui? Chafurui is originally used to break up clumps of matcha, but also it can be used for hojicha powder. Not only as strainer, you can use chafurui as a canister. This LILIKU tea's chafurui is made by Kododo. They are Japanese manufacturer of tea canisters since 1910. Their long ears technique protects the powder from moisture perfectly. Next, I will introduce a couple of ways to enjoy hojicha, such as drinks, sweets, and blending. I'd like to introduce making Hojicha syrup. Hojicha syrup is very convenient to use for various drinks and sweets. Here are some examples that use Hojicha syrup. So, how to make Hojicha syrup? Please watch this. How's that? It's easy, isn't it? Please give it a try. The next topic to enjoy Hojicha is blending. There are many ingredients such as dried fruits, spices, and herbs that go well with Hojicha. Overall, Hojicha roasty flavor has a good match with sweet, milky, and spicy flavors. So you can use various ingredients that you are usually using for blending with other teas. This is our yuzu hojicha blend. To make this, we tried using a young yuzu peel first, but it didn't work. The yuzu peel was a bit sour and it didn't go well with hojicha's toasty flavor. So we determined to use this ripe yuzu peel instead. It is sweeter and less sour than young yuzu. Additionally, a bit of Japanese black tea is added to this blend. Japanese black teas are very soft and mild flavor and less astringent. We seeked the best balance of a sweet, toasty, and a used citron fragrance. And this is our cold brew hojicha blend. We used kukicha as a blending flavor. Kukicha is not roasted. By adding this kukicha into hojicha, the sweetness of kukicha and toasty flavor of hojicha went well. The main flavor is still toasty of hojicha, but it became more mild and smooth when brewing in cold water. The key factor of good quality hojicha is to keep a good aroma. Some of you may like roasty, others may like chocolate, smoky, or caramel. Whatever the aroma is, if aroma is disappeared or weak, it's possibly not fresh one or wasn't stored under proper condition. When you purchase hojicha, please check if the producing region, prefecture, or farm is specified in the tea package. If not, it may go through multiple distribution channels, and it may take time until it arrives the tea shop you purchased. We source directly from tea farm and ship to outside Japan. To keep freshness of Hojicha, canister is important. We choose a Kotodo manufacturer for our tea canister since they can provide airtight steel inner lid to protect from moisture and oxidation. The lid can be clicked into the body firmly. Again, we should avoid moisture and oxidation to keep freshness and good aroma of Hojicha. Thank you for watching this video. I'm happy if this video would help increase your knowledge about Hojicha. I hope you can enjoy Hojicha as one of your favorite drink. Thank you so much.